Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Houston Astros have announced that Bryan King and Luis Contreras have both made the opening day roster. This is not surprising with how good both guys have been this spring. Bryan King so far has a 2.53 ERA this spring in 9 games, pitching 11 innings with 8 strikeouts. And, also, in the regular season last year, was very good with the Astros, had a 1-0 record in 28 games with a 2.39 ERA, pitching 26 innings, gave up 20 hits, 7 earned runs, and had 32 strikeouts for the Astros last year. Batters against Bryan King last year had a 211 batting average. Now, Luis Contreras, it's a little bit different. With him, he did not have any success at all with the Houston Astros last season in the major leagues. It was really bad. He had a 9 ERA in 5 games, pitched 6 innings, giving up 6 earned runs with 6 strikeouts, and batters had almost a batting average at 300 going up against him. But he really has turned things around for this Astros team in spring training so far, and I think that's a really good thing and is a big reason why he's making the roster, and especially with guys like Caleb Ort and Forrest Whitley not able to start off the season with this Houston Astros team being injured, and was excellent in his 9 games this spring. Didn't give up an earned run at all. 10 innings, did get 7 hits, but had 13 strikeouts with only 4 walks given up. I thought both Contreras and Bryan King were excellent this spring. King is. They're both 28 years old, so I wouldn't say they're young and I wouldn't say they're old, but I think they can be guys that can be effective for this Houston Astros bullpen this season. I think maybe potentially Luis Contreras is maybe on a tighter leash than Bryan King is. I think the Astros trust Bryan King in this bullpen this year since he pitched almost 30 games for them last year. But Luis might be a little bit different. I know he just had a great spring for the Astros, but wasn't very good in the regular season. So I would say Luis, probably if you're Luis, you need to get off to a good start this year for the Astros in the bullpen in the first couple weeks of the season, and especially knowing that Caleb Ort and Forrest Whitley should be back at some time in April, and they're coming for some roster spots. And you got a guy like Logan Van Way, who I'd be honest, I'm really upset he's not making the roster. I thought he was terrific. Only gave 1 earned run this entire spring and pitched a good amount of innings, over 10 innings this spring, and he's not making the roster. So you got a guy like Logan Van Way in AAA who could be a guy that they bring up quickly this year. So, I think Luis might be on a little bit of a tighter leash, but we'll see how he can do starting off this season with the Astros. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.